This is my Citroen 2CV, and I thought, seeing as I've owned it for 100,000 miles and 15 years, it was about time I tried to get across just why these cars are so much fun. First, let's consider the history. The 2CV was launched in 1948. It was a car designed for French farmers. It was very good for bouncing across fields, very soft suspension, far more in fact than the Land Rover. Loads of axle articulation thanks to the clever springs that lie underneath the floors. Got push rods like a Formula 1 car, and it allows the wheels to have massive travel. It's one reason they roll so much in the bends, is because the suspension is so soft and forgiving. Quite remarkable for the late 1940s. When I try and think about what it is that I love about the 2CV, I find it very difficult to answer. I mean, there's the clever engineering, there's the fact that it's just so much fun. It's such a pure driving experience, and perhaps it's more fun because it shouldn't be fun. This is a French peasant wagon, effectively. It was designed for French farmers to be a little agricultural car. Yet it's huge fun to drive. The pedals are wonderfully set for heel and toe. And you know, how did that happen in a car that was designed to just be a cheap little motor car? It's not the same as my little Perodua Nipper, which just feels like a cheap flimsy car. The 2CV has real strength of engineering, and it somehow feels a lot more robust than you might expect. I bought this Citroen 2CV in the year 2000, and I drove it for a couple of years, and then it needed a restoration. And normally I'd get a bit fed up of a car and it wouldn't hang around long enough. But I actually stumped up the cash to have Ellie fitted with a galvanised chassis, and a very thorough bodywork restoration was carried out. Since that time we've done over 100,000 miles together. We've travelled through bits of Europe, we've travelled all around the UK, she's been airborne, I've taken her rally driving, sprint racing, drag racing. The things we've done together is just remarkable. She was a very important part of my wedding day as well, so there's a very personal connection with this car. And she is the one car out of more than 60 that I cannot face selling. I've thought about it a few times, it makes perfect sense. It's like, she's rotten as a pear, get rid of her, get another one, be much cheaper than fixing this one. But you can't do that. Classic car ownership is about more than just pure economics. If you only look at the amount of money you're spending, then frankly your heart's not in it. And classic motoring is all about the heart.